Before we get started, I'm going to take 5 seconds of your day to say we have streams on Twitch and YouTube. We have a Discord, link is in the description below. And please drop a like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Alright, in my vision yesterday I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind. Torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Damn, okay, it's like a whole courtyard out there.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas? Writing material. From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd. Writing material. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter. St. Jerome and the Angel. There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the... There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet. I should probably take it.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Amber fragments and royal jelly.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Mother.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Think, Louis. Think. Think, Louis. Think.
Let's recap.
Let's
My
recap.
mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message.
Of
Now,
course.
how do I reveal the message?
How you gonna reveal it, Louis?
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Let's find something. Let's take some ash. Let's go over here. There's Carmelite water. Weird. Let's look around. Okay, we have a candlestick that's on fire in our pocket. We have ash in our pocket. Maybe we should check the back this space. Check the ink. Pour some ink, or spread ashes on the book, or burnish the page with the candlestick. How am I going to decrypt her message, man? It's lemony. Something that's lemony. What's that even mean, bro? Invisible ink. How do you make invisible ink show?
Have you looked all? Is it you're just supposed to be in this room?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you looked all around the room?
Yeah.
You feel like you found everything, or no?
Look, markings on the
markings
floor.
on the floor.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Amber crystals. Saturn devouring his sun. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Honey. I couldn't have hoped for better.
Think about the properties of
When
a
I was a
lemon.
boy, I used to love making secret messages with lemon juice. Handy for writing them, but useless for making them appear.
I'll take a lemon.
Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
He says he thinks he searched everywhere, man. He distinctly said lemons aren't good. Use the lemon. Yeah. Pour some ink. Probably not good. Spread ashes on book or burnish page. What is burnish?
Probably puts the candle pretty damn close to the page.
Aha! It's
Okay,
working.
I'm doing it.
The heat reveals the message.
That's
Let's
correct.
see what my mother wrote.
What do you do?
Where all eyes size you
Where
up,
all eyes
must
size you
pass
up,
by the
you must
Gorgon.
pass by the Gorgon.
Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek
Those are
mythology.
I did the
On the other hand,
burnish candle.
Where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Medusa. Member of the Order.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
I can go in George Washington's room.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see you
Oh, he's
later.
busy. Lucky George Washington. You're too busy whenever I come knock on your door, but
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
I just walk into
For
her
God's
room.
sakes, what happened in here?
Oh God. Just walked in on some weird shit, dude.
Oh, I hear that.
A chest with a half circle pattern. My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and unfortunately,
Interesting.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve. A novel of the initiation of a young woman, June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotion. August 24th, 1792. Third November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart.
Hope you like the enclosed medallion. Talisman.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Oh, I found some weird white crystals. Should I just consume them?
Did you?
I don't know. I have the option to. Should we try them out?
What do you think?
Well, chat, I always say try everything once.
Well, let's see what it tastes
Let's
like.
see what it tastes like.
Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Oh God, I'm exhausted because I ate some of these crystals. Oh God.
A chest with a half circle pattern.
That's not the way to go, apparently. Just can't go there either. I don't know, man. Nice.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Confrontation.
There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them.
Oh,
you couldn't
God.
give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that.
Your
Not
mother.
everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Obviously, I'm gonna mention her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me.
That's what I thought.
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't
Yep.
for her.
I knew that.
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You
I
see,
read those
before
pages.
I was born,
I
my
learned
mother
this.
often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No, he went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
That's
It
crazy.
would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also involved my mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Just learned something that we fucking learned from George Washington.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find...
Of course,
My good fellow,
I would. But unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir.
no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't
Gonna
got it.
steal
I would never
from
think
this
of
man.
lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away. That is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure
Stealing
you,
his crack.
sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't
Oh, yeah?
believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
Nice.
Here.
W.
Wow. I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course.
What?
The piece I...
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your thing. What's that?
The Sorrows of Young Ver...
Hand it to me.
It is damaged, sir. I would never...
I'll make him believe that it's my book. This is funny. Oh, I'm intoxicated now because I'm just like,
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
it's my book.
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
That's my wallet.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Well, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But
Now.
But, sir, Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
What can I do for you,
Actually,
sir?
I could ask
I am
about.
at your service.
Yes.
That floor is in the west wing. On the second floor are in the east wing. Are the rooms reserved at the moment? These rooms are reserved, but only authorized. Does sir have any more questions?
Yes. Can you briefly...
Very well. On the ground floor,
Living
that
room.
sir finds himself there.
grand
From the
hall.
grand hall, sir can access. From there, sir can access the... That is where Lord Mortimer, from the other side of the grand hall, That is where, from the dining room, Sir may benefit from. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery. And in the gallery, Sir will all, but Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides. So, Sir should not find cause to worry.
Except for...
Has Sir another question?
I do not have any more questions at this time.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
Of course.
I am delighted.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
What do you want to know?
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make land for
Johann.
And yourself.
Very well.
Johann.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand.
Johann.
I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Yes. Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory.
Missing
Such
a bunch of
complexity.
things
Typically
here.
French. A Sauternes, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Oh?
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the King of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
And you, sir?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Not really.
Oh,
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Monsieur de Richet,
Interesting.
it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please? Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And
I know my cannons, man.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Yeah.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision
Oh, the
for
future of France.
Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
How to restore the luster of France. It needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you.
Yes, sir.
Lord Mortimer was
Played
right
him
to
right
put his
into my
trust in
hands.
you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Yep. Slapped him around.
My friends, I would like to say a few
Conversationally.
words. I would like to thank Lord.
We're not that far into the game.
and you,
Just
sir,
getting back into it.
for bringing us all together here.
Just talk to
Those of
the
us for whom it is not the first time
man,
here, like me,
Napoleon.
are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States.
Yeah.
And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed.
Yeah, dude, that
Mr.
man
Richet.
looks awful.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Skill set.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I did see some crazy shit though. Oh, looks like we're about to upgrade with some more shit. Oh, damn, son.
Alright, what do you...
Okay, so I am a detective. Alright.
Okay.
I got level 2 psychology, so I can read people's behavior well. Which is good sounding. I'm also good at questioning, so like, I should be very well at just talking to people. Figuring out their shit. I'm about to get level 2 logic. And then I'll probably also get vigilance level 2, which, notice noteworthy details are oddly placed elements. Which I don't think I could have done that book earlier if I didn't have this on level 1.
What about, what's this one?
I have manipulation.
The one above that?
Occultism.
See, that one's interesting.
I think I should just grab that one.
What's your opinion of the Cardinal?
He's a cool guy. Nothing wrong with him. I didn't open up his book or nothing.
I mean, he is.
His
letter.
Yeah, I didn't open that shit. And he was impressed. He's like, "Oh, I see." Whenever he like added a name to it.
I think there's an option like you can open it, but then you have to like try to reseal it.
Yeah. Yeah. If that's the case.
What's this one again? Like, what's this section?
Oh, diplomatic. I think there's a. Oh, there it is. That's the one I want if I want anything, bro.
Oh, okay.
That shit's hella good, bro. Oh, I got 2 points. I could just, like...
I don't know, being a good science man is always nice, too. You got some options here.
I don't know, man. I might want to just grab that and then just grab subterfuges, bro.
Okay, alright.
And then that's so handy. Because, like, I've seen so many things that's just, like, unlock.
You're out of points now, yeah.
Indeed.